Okay. First day April. New trading month. I am up $758 on the day and taking 2 trades, 1 loss and 1 win. I am sized up still. I'm now risking 400 per trade instead of 250. So luckily this win made up for basically the loss yesterday and the loss I took earlier in this day, which it was actually a AAA. Unfortunately, the market's just moving like crazy again. I mean, we ripped up so hard overnight. I do think this low volume node is eventually going to get filled in at some point. But today I was bullish, and it was mainly based off of like fundamental analysis. I didn't think we were going below that low, and I thought we could definitely come up and take this high, which is like a news high, more news high. So when we opened the day, I was very bullish on the day, and I was hoping for longs here, but we get a short setup here at the start, and I did end up taking this setup. It was unfortunate because I did want longs, and actually longs, I mean, here longs were looking so good. I was like, oh man, like this is just looking perfect, and I was waiting for a pullback here. And we do end up getting, so I had this marked off here, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is looking amazing. Because it is. Like, it's pretty clear where price is going here. I think it's going towards this data high. And I think we keep ripping up a little bit. Keep coming up. And eventually we do hit a top. Yeah, so, okay, relax, bro. Relax with that speed there. So this was, like, perfect. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, we have this low volume node here. It's a little low, right? A little low, but I definitely was looking for this to get hit, and I was like, oh man, this is going to be great. I mean, yeah, it's like, everything is just looking great here. Unfortunately, this candle comes through and just rips through with 14K volume, and at this point, I'm no longer looking for longs because we traded through basically everything I wanted to see get hit. I mean, we traded through this low volume node, we traded through this low volume node, we traded through value area low of the like volume profile, and I was like, okay, well, this is stupid. Guess I'm looking for shorts. And again, I didn't want to look for shorts because I was very bullish on the day. But unfortunately, we ended up getting an A+ short setup. And this volume profile is quite the bra moment. But it was developing a little bit. And we end up getting, I mean, we do have a big low volume node right here, like pretty clear, right? And we end up creating a high, and we end up taking the high, and it was, I mean, it's a great setup. Like, so now the volume profile is looking a little better here. And where is it at? So we created this high with this wick. Then we end up taking it here, and this is right where I got the entry. Or not here, actually not yet. I was still waiting here. And okay, so was it here? No, I was still waiting. So okay, so it was right here. We wick up into this, and then there's the seller right there into the low volume node. I did not. I mean, I mean, this is a great setup, right? Like, it's really good. Yeah, great setup. I mean, 2-to-1, like, perfect impulse, great low volume node, absorption, everything we want to see. Like, we even created this high and then took it, like, right here with the absorption. So, absolutely everything we want to see for a great setup, and it immediately starts moving in my favor. I was like, this is great. Right here, I actually could have moved my stop to break even. We did make 50% of the move down, but I just was waiting for us to create a high so that I could move my stop. And we do create one. So right here, I honestly probably should have moved my stop to break even here. Looking back at this, I think there were 2 things I did wrong with this trade. One was I didn't take into account the very bullish news, which, I mean, I would take this no matter what, to be honest. But I could have moved my stop to break even here. I will say. I could have moved it here after we create this high. So right there, I could have moved my stop to break even. And I probably should have moved my stop to break even. I did actually move it above this high at this point. So I only lost like 370 on this trade. I mean, it just looks so good. Like, even here, I probably could have moved my stop above this high. I think I didn't manage this one that well. But either way, this ends up getting stopped out. So after like these candles, I was like, oh shit. Like, basically, yeah, I get stopped out there. So that was, oh, I'm going to keep that on actually. That was a good trade for sure. Definitely a great trade to take. Unfortunately, you know, didn't end up working out, which is fine. I mean, I'm not mad getting stopped out on this. This was an amazing setup. So after this, we just start to chop and volume lowers. Yeah, we just start to kind of just slowly, I'm just going to go really fast here. We slowly are moving up, and I was just like, oh man, this is not looking good at all. Because obviously I wanted long, so right here I was thinking, okay, maybe this is a little impulse candle. We took this high, but there was no setup there. And yeah, and then this point, volume starts to drop off. I think there was news. There was news about oil inventories coming out here, and volume starts to dry up, and we just keep taking the high, and I'm just like, okay, this is kind of stupid. And at this point, I did end up putting contract size down because volume was really low. And then all of a sudden, volume just picks back up, and we get this big move down that I was actually looking to trade. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, so I was looking to trade this move down because I was pretty sure that we were going to get a reversal, especially with the way price moved right here. So I had this, god damn it, I had this plotted, and I think I was looking at, like, yeah, this area. Basically, it's not like the greatest setup ever, but so here I think we get like war news coming out, and we just rip through the entire world here. And this is like, it's so annoying. Like, this happens so much where we just like, we'll get this war news, it just comes out and it just rips through everything. And I always look to trade these candles. I look to trade this one too. The problem is they don't really give that great of setups, and a lot of times these moves don't really get defended the way I want them to. But this one actually gave me a pretty good trade, at least a decent enough trade. So I was looking for a setup here. Obviously, there's no setup here. But I noticed too that we actually didn't take this high. We just like touched it and didn't take it. And I was like, okay, well, I still had conviction about this high getting hit. I mean, even from pre-market. So I was looking for a long here, and I was like, oh man, like hopefully we can get a setup here. And we do actually get a great setup. Well, decent setup. There was this low volume node right here. I was looking for this to possibly get hit. And I don't think we end up hitting it, but I do end up getting an entry here. At this point, I didn't know if there was going to be an entry. Like, we're getting kind of high up here, and I don't know, price is just like kind of chopping. But there is an entry that ends up happening here. It's right here. Or wait, is it here? Yeah, it was right here. So this is the entry that it gave me. And I think I got a pretty bad fill here, unfortunately. But, I mean, this is a... Yeah, I think I was filled like... Where was I filled? I made 1140 on this, so I was filled like... I don't know, somewhere there. A little bit higher than I would have liked, honestly. But, I mean, my stop was super tight, and this trade actually just, like, ripped. Like, it was a really good entry, honestly. And this big impulse up did end up getting defended by buyers, and we did get a continuation. And again, like, a lot of this trade, I would say, like, this is a C setup, you know, volume profile wise. We didn't hit the low volume node. All we got was basically value area low absorption. But a lot of it was based off of just the conviction that this high was going to get hit. And right here, I will say, right here, this did not take me out of the trade. And I thought about closing right here after that because it looked like a really, I mean, obviously it looks bearish, but I just moved my stop to break even. And then in a couple more candles, I got out of this trade. I think it's on this candle. Yep, so spiked out right there, and yeah, basically took a 1 to almost 3, and basically made up for the loss here, the loss yesterday, and yeah, put me up pretty decent on the week with this trade. So after this, I don't even know what price did because I just hopped off. I was like, okay, I mean, this was a great trade. I don't think there's any point in sitting on here. I think we're just probably gonna go higher, honestly. Again, bullish bias on the day. Yeah, we're just like going up. So, could I have held this? I never would have held this. I never would have held this. But, damn, like, volume is high again. All right, well, yeah, that's going to do it on the day. Good day. Good start to the month. So, hopefully we can come back tomorrow and then start stacking these wins up.